Hello, welcome to your portal for overthinking. This is going to be fun. I hope you're excited. I know you're excited. I am certain you're excited. You know why I know that you're excited? Because you're here and now for a reason. You are here and now for a reason, my friend, fellow truth seeker. You are here and now for a reason. That should break away every overthinking thought you've ever had. Why? Simply put, because every overthinking thought you've ever had came from the same limiting belief. Am I in the right place? Is this the right moment? What if I get killed? That is how it feels. I just impersonated your belief in three different ways. Am I in the right place? Am I in the right moment? Am I going to die? See, let's go back to what everybody always says, because this is true. All this comes from your lizard, your monkey mind. That part of your brain, that part of your consciousness that I like to call the collective superconscious, which is an aspect of your brain that is used to being afraid of being killed because it needs to protect itself. Because it's afraid that if it doesn't protect itself, it will die. Now let me clear that away right now. You are dead. Boom. You are dead. Boom. You are dead. Boom. I just killed you 3 times. And let me tell you why. Every time you listen, every time a phrase finishes, every time a new word is spoken from my mouth, from this character's mouth, from your higher mind, you're dying. A version of yourself is stripping away slowly, second to second, moment to moment. It is being stripped away. Now that I've killed you, let's start with the real fear. You're not afraid of dying because you know that you're not actually going to die, because I killed you 3 times already and you're still here listening to this. Now, that means that you're not dying per se. You are afraid of losing yourself. Now, let me strip that away one more time. Focus on the character you have in front of you. Focus on its eyes. I want you to look straight into this character's eyes and tell yourself, I am you. You are me. Allow it to be. So mote it be. And so it is. This means you are now connected to this character. You are now connected to me. You are now connected to yourself through me. This means that you're not going to ever lose yourself. If you can connect to a simple being, a character in a screen, and understand that it's a part of you somewhere in your body to get a response of confirmation, then you can certainly accept that every other being, everybody you know outside of you is also part of you. And if that's hard to grasp, let me clear everything away for you one last time. Here is why. It's only a reflection of you. Whatever you see in somebody else, whatever you see in reality itself, whatever you see in front of you is simply like a cup. And you are like a jar filled with, insert whatever you like to insert. Water, Coca-Cola, Sprite, beer, venom, love, fear, peace, bliss. Call it whatever you want to call it. There's something in that jar right now. That jar fills the cup with whatever it has its content filled with, and then looks at the cup and is able to understand, okay, now I get what was in the jar. That's how it works. It's as if that jar was covered up and you couldn't see its contents until you poured the jar into the cup. If you want to experience this for yourself, go to your kitchen, find a stainless steel jar or a jar that is filled with something that covers up its contents, and tell your buddy Mark, tell your friend Letitia, tell somebody that is not you to fill it up with something. Let it be a surprise. Now, once they've filled it up, go into the kitchen with that jar filled up and pour the contents into an empty cup. Then, wow, whatever comes through, that is what the contents was filled with. That means you are whatever the content is. It's an analogy, it's an idea. If we come back to real life, whatever your emotions are, whatever your energy in motion is, whatever you're feeling right now, this is the transmitter, the conductor, the resonant vibration, the idea of the vortex of creation. Everything that you put out, that is creating the frequency and vibration that is bringing the energy that you're experiencing once again. That means your energy in motion creates the motion of energy that brings you into a state of energy. That means you feel depressed, you're going to feel depressed, you're going to make your friend feel depressed, that friend is going to make you feel depressed, and then you're going to believe that you are depressed because it's going to be a self-perpetuating loop. That's how it works. Therefore, if you're overthinking, think about it this way. You're filling that jar up to the brim and then you're overfilling it. The purpose of that is to understand that it's okay to overfill. Sometimes you're going to find that if you're overfilling the cup, you're going to be able to rise to the top and see that the content of the jar in the beginning was full of venom. It was full of coke. It was full of things that you didn't want to drink, actually. So there has to be a contrast. You have to be able to fill your mind with positive thoughts. Now that's not easy to do. Are you sure? It is. Let me tell you why. Because you can prefer to fill it with positive thoughts by understanding what thoughts are filled into it right now. See how I just made it easy for you to change a limiting belief? You were about to say, easier said than done. Yeah, but that's difficult. Yeah, but I don't know how to. You were about to limit yourself, but I grabbed you, and anyways, I accepted that I was probably a belief that you had in your mind, went around it, and created a solution in just about a second. Because yes, okay, let's accept it. It's not easy to change the negative thoughts that you already have in your mind. Let's say that's true. And if it's true, it serves a purpose. So ask yourself, what purpose does it serve? Ask yourself, why do I think that if I hold to my negative thoughts, it'll be positive? Okay, doesn't make sense. Boom, awareness. That is what it feels like to get an epiphany, a download, an awakening. It just takes 2 seconds. It makes you realize that whatever is happening to you doesn't make sense. So when it doesn't make sense, you start creating something that makes more sense. So if we can go back now and we can understand what do I mean by this in a less airy, wary, very white, I'll be more practical. It's easy. You are overthinking. Understand that you're overthinking. Accept that you're overthinking. Start understanding your overfilling thoughts. Accept your overfilling thoughts. Release your overfilling thoughts by filling your thoughts with more positive beliefs that allow you to fill your cup with more positive beliefs, so the negative beliefs can rise to the top and fall down and be filtered through the most positive loop. And when you're filling the loop with more positive, more positive, more positive, more positive, more positive, and more positive, and more, and more, and more, and more. Boom! You've changed your belief. And that can happen in about a second. You can choose the time it takes. I can accept that it takes a second. That's because I've worked on myself for years now. You can accept that it takes a second too. It all depends on how much you want to limit yourself. If you want to take a month, okay. 2 months, okay. 3 months, okay. More than that is just limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself. And it's also serving a purpose. So when I take 4 months, okay. 5 months, okay. 6, okay. You're choosing. Now, if you want to go even deeper and you want to take more time, I accept yourself. I accept you. You'll accept yourself. 7 months, okay. 8 months, okay. 9 months, okay. It's your time frame. Allow yourself to play. Sometimes it may take you 9 months. Sometimes it may take you 9 seconds. Sometimes it may take you 9 breaths. Want me to keep going? Are you sure you're able to work it? There you go. Let there be light. You have shifted. You have created a completely new state of being, a completely new way of acting, a completely new you. This is power. This is powerful. This is creating a portal for overthinking. We just used your overthinking mind to become the overcreating mind to create a new over powerful mind to become the powerful mind to be the mega mind to be simply a creating mind. You, the creator, the self-aware creator. Welcome home. You are powerful. You are speaking to yourself right now. You've been speaking to yourself this whole time. Allow yourself to play. Be happier that you can play. And let abundance be your divine right. Don't worry. Start playing. Don't limit. Start expanding. Don't fear. Start loving. Everything that is coming to your reality for you is to be accepted, embraced, and loved. Unconditionally loved to become more unconditional love, to embrace more of who you are as unconditional love. Ta-da! It only takes a video. Now, there's obviously resources. There's obviously ways we can go deeper. There is obviously ways that life will bring you situations, experiences, and tools so that you can start practicing for yourself. And you can create it to make it true. Right now, here, you may take my word for it. I would trust my word. If you fully embrace yourself, if you fully trust yourself, if you fully honor yourself, you will trust my word because you understand that my word is your word. If you don't, and I understand, I comprehend, I converse, it is okay. Let yourself loose, let life bring you the experiences you need, play around, and you'll make it true. And if you're so afraid that this might not become true, I completely understand it, my friend. Fellow truth seeker, seek for truth, and truth shall find you. Have you ever heard about when the student is ready, the master appears? Well, let the master come again. Love yourself, man. Love yourself, woman. Love yourself, human being. You are powerful. This is it. All that is, here and now, as one for all that is, because what you put out is what you get back as everything changes, except that you exist. And so it is. Check the resources below if you want to dive deeper. Check the mirror if you want to dive deeper. Check your closed eyes if you want to dive deeper. Love yourself.